Hey y'all, Teresa here, and I am here to talk to you about something. I leave for treatment tomorrow, and that is why you're getting the most pathetic background ever, because the loft is basically empty, and my bed is empty, and everything is like stacked and stored or sold or put in, I don't know, all these things. But there's something specific I wanted to talk to you guys about that has kind of been weighing heavily on my heart since all of this started. And that was my decision to go public with my struggle. I've been receiving, pardon me, I lost my voice a week ago and it's just not coming back, but I've been receiving a lot of messages that have like filled my heart with joy of like, thank you so much for being public with your struggle. Thank you for, you're so brave for talking about this. And it takes a very courageous person to like say these things. And for me, talking about it publicly wasn't to get compliments or anything like that or attention or anything like that. But I do want to say thank you to those who wrote me those kind messages, because it made my day, it made my weeks, it made this so much easier, even though it's still really hard to get through this time. I'm not through it yet, and I leave tomorrow, and I won't be through it for a long time. But I just have to say I really appreciate those messages. But I want to answer why I went public with this. So I originally went public with this because I was in dire need of help, and I still am, but financially, finding treatment is very difficult. I am a college student, or I was a college student when this all started, and I was working, but it was enough to get me by, but it wasn't enough to like do anything extra. And I was financially stable in the sense that I could pay all my bills and I could eat, but I was not stable for anything else. And so I wasn't doing well. And so I couldn't get help. I couldn't find a place that would take my insurance. I couldn't find a place that was going to help me because I didn't have $10,000 up front to give, basically. And so I originally went public in the sense that I was like, I needed financial help. And while I got some of that, I didn't get what I started asking for. And that made me bitter, and that was really awful. And then now I moved past it, and I'm super thankful for all who have given, whether it's checks or handed me cash or gave through my GoFundMe. Like, I appreciate everything, and that's literally helping me get there tomorrow. Like, it's amazing. But my biggest issue once I went public was like, I wanted to keep it public and like keep talking about it, because I realized how difficult it is to get help. And I want to raise awareness of that. If you don't have a lot of money, you can't get help. Like I said, I'm 26. I'm a college student. I have zero savings. I mean, I had some savings because I was doing my best, but I had zero savings in the sense that I could pay for a treatment center. And every single person I talked to that was like, we had to take out a loan. We had this savings and it went down the toilet because we had to just give it all away to them. And yes, while you're doing it for a good thing, that person's getting healthy, or I'm getting healthy, it shouldn't be this difficult. It took me, let's see, I started looking in September, and I finally found this place in December, I want to say. I was referred to from somebody who went there, and I found this place in December, but it took me September, October, November. It took me 3 months to find places, and I got rejected 100 times, literally 100 probably. And then this place I found because I posted in desperation on a Christian Nannies page that I was giving up. Like, I have no hope. I don't know what to do. I can't do this. And someone commented, hey, I went to this place. It's free, outside of like things that you need to pay for yourself. And that miracle is what is happening right now, is I'm going to this place that's free outside of taking care of myself, which is like shampoo and conditioner, like going to Target. We go to Target and get things we need. But without that, I wouldn't have what's going on tomorrow. Like, I wouldn't have this place because I stayed public with it, because I kept talking about it, I wasn't even trying to raise awareness. I was just begging for help. And now I want to raise awareness that this world is really dark. This world we all struggle in. We all have issues, whether it's what I'm dealing with, or it could be depression, anxiety, it could be suicidal thoughts, it could be just struggling with just getting through your day with another issue. I don't know, people have marriage issues, people have family issues. All these things are normal. Why is it so hard to get help? Why is it so hard for someone in my situation, who it's very common, my age, the fact that I'm female, I'm in college, I'm an athlete, all these things. Why is it so hard for someone like me to find that help? And so I want to raise that awareness that we have a broken system, and I want to do whatever I can to help. And that is why I've kept it public. That is why I keep talking about it. I am so afraid of what's going to happen, but in a good way. I'm nervous, I'm excited, and I'm thankful for everyone's support. But I want you now, my challenge to you, yes, you've shown me support and love, and those of you who believe, you've prayed for me, and that means the world. So now I want to challenge you with, pray for the world who go through the people who go through this situation in the world, who don't have help or don't know how to ask for help or are too afraid to speak up because they think we have a broken system and they want to do something about it. Don't be afraid to speak up, and I don't know, just pray for those who struggle and do what you can to help, whether it's calling people. I had friends that were calling hospitals and doctors and all of that for me, and I didn't even know it until like the next day or weeks later. That was like, oh yeah, I talked to this many places and they all said no. I didn't know they were helping me, but that can be helpful. So I just want to challenge people to realize we live in a broken world. We live with a broken system, and it shouldn't be this difficult for someone like me to get help. I don't know what I'm going to do 6 months from now when I'm free and out and have got this figured out. I want to do something about it. I don't know how to do something about it, but I want to figure something out, because this has been ridiculous and difficult. And while I'm so thankful it's finally happening, it shouldn't have been this hard. But yeah, that's why I went public. That's why I wanted to share it with you guys, talk about it. And it also helped me a little bit to like release that stress of like, because when this started, I begged my friend who confronted me that she saw this happening. I begged her that to not tell anybody else. And then she made me tell a couple other people, and I cried. I was like, I can't tell people. I didn't want people to know. And then I came out so publicly with it that it was like, whoa. And it's not that I wanted to come out publicly, but I'm so glad I did, because now I've got, like, the amount of support I have is insane. I have financial support, but I just mean people. It makes my heart happy. And so for those of you who have had kind of a hard time with me coming out publicly with this struggle, I just want to tell you that that's what's going on, because I've received a lot of positivity, but I've also received some negativity. And I just wanted to tell you that that's why I decided to go public. I want to do something about this, and I want to make a change. I don't know what or how, but in 6 months, I'm going to try and figure it out. So, thank you guys for watching. I am going to go snuggle my babies for the last time and finish packing up. And I will officially, this is like the third video that says I will see you in 6 months, but I will officially see you in 6 months. Bye.